Yeah, let me share myself out because I played myself. I was supposed to go live yesterday, right? Left y'all hanging. Supposed to go live today at 5. Left y'all hanging for 15 minutes. So what the fuck do I expect that I'm the only person that's in this bitch? And I forgot. I'm not supposed to be cursing, but it's been a while. It's been a while, so let me share myself out. I'm real late with stuff. And come back on camera with some people coming here. You know what I'm saying? I came camera ready today. You know? Give me 1 second. Hello, bro. Share me out. Share me out. I'm real late with it. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Like I was supposed to go live yesterday. Just left everybody hanging. I ain't even just tell the stream y'all to take it off. I didn't do nothing. I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? I'm late today. Okay, here come my brother Justo. Okay, people are starting to come in. I could turn the camera on now. Because I really wasn't about to sit here on camera with 0 people. I wasn't about to do that. You know? Ta-da. Camera ready. Miss Miyagi says I'm talking about. People coming in. Share me out. I didn't even have to share yet. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Mr. YouTube Street. Just come in. Come in. We are going to talk about Mr. Diddy Diggler today. You know? And everybody that's been Cola Gang, you know, that's been around when the kid, you know, been talking about this with the lawsuits and stuff. Hey, what did I tell y'all? What the fuck did I tell y'all? I told y'all the feds was coming to pick old boy up. I told y'all this what, months ago. Months ago. Why are we all surprised and shook about this? He is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. And everybody is just so shocked. What person? Listen, let me tell y'all what shocked me. It was 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but you know, I gotta play this for y'all real quick because this is how I'm feeling. That's why I went live. This is what I feel like.
I told y'all no. I told y'all no. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all no.
I told y'all ninjas. I told y'all, and I did. Hey, best mom, how you doing? Hey, Princess Black. Yes, right. Hey, Sophia, how you doing? The signs was all in our faces, people. You get what I'm saying? This is what it is. Criminals do things in plain sight. They just do the most outrageous things because it's outrageous. Who would believe that somebody would be just that diabolical to do the things that was being done in plain sight? He was telling us on interviews. He was telling us in songs. He told us, and we didn't want to believe it until it smacked us in our faces until we seen the Cassie video, and then that became real. You know, it's times like this that I wish Wendy Williams was not sick. You know, and we had the good old Wendy that we used to that been telling us. You understand what I'm saying? That been telling us since way back when that the Diggler wasn't ish. Caught myself. I was about to curse. That he wasn't ish. Hey, Lady JJ, you understand what I'm saying? We need good old Wendy, but you know she's not here now, so people like us gotta just do what we gotta do. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that, right? We're gonna see some clips. I ain't been with y'all in a while. We're gonna kick it. And another thing, the Kardashians need to be scared. See, people's looking at this like, oh, hey, Midnight, this is just a Diddy thing. Diddy has opened up the Pandora's box. A lot of people gonna be going to jail, people going down. People going down Nino Brown, and he gonna take them with him. He not going by himself. Trust me. He told y'all that in that song. What was the song? It was something about the feds coming to get him. I think it was that what album was that? Live to Die, whatever. I think it was in that song. Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. I think it was in that song. He told y'all the feds gonna have to come get him, and they did. And they did. So you kind of spoke this into prophecy, sir. But you know, the Kardashians, y'all probably like, Cola, you always trying to put the Kardashians and shit. No, the Kardashians is always putting themselves in stuff. You understand? Whenever there's something going down and going awry in the black community, somehow the Kardashians got a foot, a fingernail. They got something in the mix. You understand? And y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I show y'all the clips, we're gonna go clip by clip, and we're gonna hold the grand finale for the end. Why I say that the Kardashians need to be scared. They need to be scared. Y'all need to go. It's just like when dumbass Diddy was in Bali with his pervert uncle, what's his face? Uncle Russell. You should have stayed there. Hey, Nikki, you should have stayed there. I don't know what prompted you to come your little happy behind back to the U.S. with all this stuff. And oh, Russell, you know, people ain't forget about you either. You understand? Because you got some SA charges and stuff that you done ran over the Bali to or whatever. But we may not get Russell this go around. But depending on how this Diddy thing goes, even though Bali is a non-extradited state, country or whatever, they reserve the choice to say yay or nay on whether or not they want to send our little crusty Americans behinds back to America with our American shenanigans. You get what I'm saying? So depending on how much this blows up, Russell, you not safe neither, sir. Dolly gonna get you clean the hell up out of there too, because I'm pretty sure there's some stories with you and baby oil and all of that. But hold on, let me play the first clip so we can get into this. And this is gonna be an open panel. Just let me get my ish off real quick. You know what I'm saying? And like that. Hold on. I should calm down because I hate when I be looking for stuff and I be all up in the camera because y'all probably like, girl, you got glasses on, you still can't see. Yeah, I got glasses on, I still can't see. Let's start off with Sean, not trying to be funny. Okay? We're gonna start off with Sean.
Him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, did not do any business.
You said he helped fund your political enterprise.
I never said that. I said that he proposed to give the Howard Scholarship, which is what I do in all realms. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on. And don't distort it as if, you know, he and I were bombali. This is someone that destroyed my life.
Were you aware of the free cops?
Sir, I had nothing to do with Sean Combs' personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level.
All right. Now, I'm glad he's coming out and saying his truth. Not like he hasn't said it before, but my problem is this, right? Not too long ago when we were celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, we had this, okay?
You know, it's really a pleasure to be here. I'm not a rapper anymore. I'm retired. I'm legendary status. But my brother asked me to come out here and give some love to all the brother gigs and to the London people, so you know I have to come out here. But before I go, I think they gotta play that Bonnie and Shine. Yeah, we gotta definitely get into it right here.
All right. Cause y'all know me. I'm a judge. I judge stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lynette says I judge stuff. Now this is my thing, right? Diddy ruin that man's life? You know what I'm saying? Now whether or not he took the choice to save his friend Diddy in the club and pum and whatever, however it went, right? Diddy wasn't a friend to him when he went and got all them people allowing this man to take the charge and do all that. And it's not, and this is the thing, it ain't even about taking the charge. Because in urban life, there's a lot of people that take charges for people. I've had people in my younger days take charges for me. But the difference is when a person takes charges for you and gives their freedom up for you, you supposed to, with all your ability and all your finances, and Diddy got a lot of finances, y'all. You understand? You ought to take care of that person. If they have children and family and whatnot, you have to take care of them too, because they wasn't supposed to be in jail. You were supposed to be in jail, right? He did nothing for Sean. So I don't even know why you even showed up at this 50-year performance for the Diggler. It's a lot of people. G Dep, I don't like. I wasn't here for that, but I seen the signs when Diddy was in Harlem acting like this was 1995 or whatever and stuff. It was like it was given. Some people must have contacted him and was like, "Your day, we're gonna be nice and we're not gonna do this in front of your kids. So be here at such and such time because we're gonna take you gotta go. You go on the MDC and whatnot. You gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get it. I really didn't get it, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, why are you people just so enamored and happy to have this maniacal man that didn't help none of y'all in y'all face? Even with G Dep, even though G Dep went to jail on his own, it had nothing to do with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? G Dep went to jail for Dep's choices, right? But special delivery, you know how much in royalties special delivery has created for Bad Boy? A lot. We've heard special delivery everywhere since G Dep was locked up, right? You would think that G Dep, when he was in jail, wouldn't have had a regular jail people experience. Some people that's in jail don't have regular jail people experiences because they got that moolah. Hey, Tavon, when you got money, jail ain't really like jail like that. It's restrictive, but you can pay for safety. You got all the food you want. If you got a couple of crooked ass COs and stuff, life is sweet for you in jail with money. That wasn't the case. You understand? For anybody that went to jail that was on Bad Boy. You get what I'm saying? It was just, it's bananas. But hold on. Then you got the whole 57 calls with Kalisha, whatever. Her name is Kalisha, right? The chick from Dirty Money and whatnot. You done told on yourself and all this weird stuff. And then a lot of people's coming out there like, why aren't the celebrities talking and speaking up for him? Speaking up for what? They about to have their turn in court next. They would be foolish to go to any little court date. They're going to have their own court date. So what the hell they look like going to the court date so that he can get a bail and all this stuff? Because, you know, I saw Choke No Jokes thing on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he from my old hood. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that would be foolish for any of these people that participated in said freak offs to go to the court. That's just like if you are a drug dealer and you have all your little drug dealer friends come, and I'm sorry because this is about to go into a whole nother story time. My ex-husband, when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, he got locked up for murder or whatever and stuff like that. He had all his little friends, wanted all of them to come to court. I said, "Fool, like, what you want that for? That's not a good look." You understand? And it didn't play in his favor at all. So people come into court that the judges and all of them know been at these freak offs. That's not saying nothing just because they famous. It doesn't say a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Then his son, what's his face? Christian or whatever. Christian got his own fish to fry because have we forgotten he has a whole essay charge on his little young 21-year-old or 20 whatever year old plate. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. He got his own stuff to deal with. This next thing I'm about to play, right? I'm glad you in here, Miss Miyagi says, "Hey, know me, miss you, know me." Hey, Patricia, he got his own shit to deal with. The whole family got some stuff to deal with. When they take the family's passports, that's a red flag. They don't want none of y'all moving nowhere because it's something y'all like some key piece in this whole little puzzle. Because I've never heard of such a thing, you know what I'm saying, where people take away the passports of the family members unless later on down the line said family members, y'all gonna be in the hot seat too. Or y'all probably gonna have to be questioned about some stuff, you know. Just as bad. Exactly, Lynette. That it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes having no support is the best support to have in court. If your support ain't ish. And it is what it is. Hold on. And I did better this time because my little clips, I put them in order and I put titles on them, because y'all know me, I'm a hot ass mess. I just be going through stuff and then be confused. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of signs. The making a band stuff was a sign to us of what kind of narcissist Diddy was and what kind of maniacal ass brain that he was dealing with, to have people walk 14 miles. Because from where they were at and making the band to the Cheesecake Factory was 14 miles in the cold. Do you understand? That says a lot about control issues and what kind of person this fool was. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now, somebody that is speaking up for him, like I said, the Kardashians somehow is always in the mix of something or whatever and stuff, because I don't feel like this person should even be talking for him. You should mind your business, because let me just play.
All the guys and the women who have always wanted to be around Diddy. Have you noticed that, like, nobody from his real inner circle has been out there, I mean, saying that they believe in him or that they don't believe in him, whatever it is, they're like not coming out. Ray J has known Diddy most of his life. He considers him a mentor as well as one of his closest friends. What do you want people to know about how these allegations hit you? Had you ever thought you would hear this about the man?
I didn't, and I think it's a different time in this game. And you know, when you look at our mentors and the people that have kind of shaped this culture, it's important to acknowledge the mistakes that they've made, and we have to hold everybody accountable for what they've done. But I don't think this is a time to tear anybody down, right? Instead, it's a time for this industry and everybody that's going through this and seeing this to learn from the mistakes and create a roadmap for the future of the industry together, right? In unity. I think that's the next plan that I think needs to be put in play. And with all the allegations and everything that's been going on, it is definitely shaking this industry up. So the importance of unity right now, I think, is the key to a positive future.
Now, Ray J, this is what I mean, where sometimes people speaking up don't need to speak up. Ray J, we still waiting for you to tell the truth about what happened to Whitney that night, Ray J. And I don't know how you know active a lot of y'all are on Instagram. Princess Love about to divorce you and take them kids because allegedly you got a hand problem, allegedly. You know? You got some mental stuff going on. You really tried to gaslight your kids last week against their mother and record it. So we listening to you. Know who I expected to come out that I haven't seen, that I'm so surprised but not surprised, because nigga, you going to jail too? Stevie J. Where's Stevie J with his pom-poms? You was out and about with them essay allegations like, Diddy, you didn't do it. I love him. Diddy, you understand? Where are you, Stevie J? You probably on a plane to Bali right now to go meet up with Uncle Russie, because I know for a fact your behind was participating in freak off. We know the history with you and Eve, and that was just in a relationship and it was twisted. So I already know you got some stuff. Hey, oh son, you got some stuff with you. You got some charges coming. You understand? I'm pretty sure you raped some people and whatnot. And Tavon, because I've seen your comment before. You know what's crazy? Diddy been taking the booty. Nobody took Diddy booty, because word on the street is allegedly. This is allegedly, right? Diddy, who's little, not little, but his sugar daddy, Clyde Davis, you know, the person that discovered Whitney, you know what I'm saying? The person ain't had nothing to say about Whitney's unaliving either, right? Word on the street is Diddy, you know what I'm saying, was Clyde Davis, right? And allegedly has some video footage and been extorting Clive Davis for years. That's how he got on the way he got on, because you know now, but it makes sense because now we see he got all these cameras and he been recording people at freak offs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's his modus operandi or whatever. So he is really a devil. Word on the street is he's worse than R. Kelly, y'all. We just thought a little P was bad. I'm still trying to figure out, and like, all jokes aside, right? The lube part, okay, I understand why the lube is necessary for freak offs. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you graping people, when you drugging people and graping people. I'm pretty sure like the lube is the star of the show, because when people are drugged and I'm pretty sure, you know, it's dry. You get what I'm saying? So I understand that. The baby oil, I'm really confused, and maybe I don't need to know. I really don't need to know, and maybe that's saying a lot about my brain that I even care. But the baby oil, I know you can't use baby oil as lube, or I know you can't, because you'll be effed up down there, ladies. But I'm just saying, where does that come into play? But then there's a whole interview he did with Conan O'Brien. I don't know if a lot of y'all know or remember Conan O'Brien, the white man, the skinny white man with the red hair, right? This is what I mean, where he was doing stuff in our faces and we really had no idea and thought it was ish and giggles, and it was for real. This was really happening. He was talking about at his parties, right? How you gotta have all the liquor, you have to have the water, you have to have stuff that people don't ever want to leave. Oh, midnight. Thank you. Thank you. Because I had no clue. I was like, what the fuck he need all of this baby oil for? People slipping and sliding, like what are we doing here, right? But back to the interview with Conan, right? So Conan is, you know, confused as we are. He's like, yeah, you know, you gotta make it hot in there, you gotta turn the heat, you can't have no air conditioner because people gotta be hot. So Conan like, okay, so people gonna be sweating, but then it makes sense. Because remember, what do they tell you? Never drink liquor or alcohol. This green screen is fucking with me when I'm moving up, but whatever. Never drink in the heat, right? Because it heightens the effect of the alcohol. You understand? So imagine people being hot, drunk, and high, or drugs they don't even know that they take it, right? Their brain is probably going all type of willy-nilly, like, you get what I'm saying? And then they probably taking their clothes off. They think, and I don't mean taking their clothes off to get naked, but like, you know, dudes with a shirt, you know what I'm saying? They probably start, because you know, Puffy, these freak offs was not for the women. Please be clear and understand. The freak off, the fun for the freak off with Puffy was for the men. So I don't think he could care less. Like the women was there because he could watch y'all doing the women because he's a perv or whatever stuff. He wanted that boy pussy. You understand? He didn't want the toto. He didn't want that. You understand what I'm saying? So the men, oh, it's hot in here. They think they with their homeboys taking shirts off and stuff, just a glistening and whatever. You understand? That's what it was for. Cause listen, and you know what's crazy? Because when I was younger and I used to like want to be a rapper, and I was doing like my little showcases, you know what I'm saying? I was really trying to do the rapper thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was supposed to get signed to Clive Davis, but somebody threw a monkey wrench in the whole stuff because people is haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody else that went and shopped their little package to Clive. You Rule number one: if you shop in the package, even though we not in this time anymore where record labels isn't really a thing like that, but at the time he shopped his music and he shopped a song that I was on the song with this person. I wasn't shopping the Clive. I wasn't looking for Clive. Clive was looking for me now. But that person was a hater and was upset because he was, which I could understand, but that was your fault, you know, not rapping better than me. That wasn't my problem. The problem was you shouldn't have put that on your album. You on the package. You should have just put the songs with only you. You understand? But anyway, maybe that was a blessing. You get what I'm saying? Because I'll probably be having a sob story right now, or probably not, because I never wanted fame that bad. You understand? But now I'm just glad I wasn't signed to Clive Davis with all of this stuff that's coming out now and whatnot, because I probably would have been messed up in the head. Because I couldn't imagine going to a party thinking I'm just, and then all of a sudden Yicks is swinging and Yiddies is everywhere. Like, that would freak me out. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody put some drugs in my stuff and then I ain't never write ever again. So, you know, things happen for a reason. Right, Justo? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? At the time when I was younger, I was pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But as time went on and I see things that's happened in the industry with people, I'm like, you know, it was a good thing. But anyway, back to Diddy and whatnot. But why? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I know I can't do two things at once. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. And this is the thing. This is why Lil Wayne, I don't care how many drugs Lil Wayne's been on. I don't care about nothing with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's always going to be the GOAT. You understand? Because there's certain people that knew that Diddy was on F-ish since they met him and didn't care.
I just had a question. I'm just trying to tell all these young cats out there trying to come up, you know, like, where do you think they gotta go to? From your point of view, you know what I'm saying? What is the best advice you could give them? Because I be telling them, like, my best advice is they gotta do it a whole new way, a different way, like they from another planet. But coming from you, coming from the man of men right now, tell them something good.
I mean, first of all, you want to stay away from these Diddy Bop motherfuckers. Motherfuckers dancing all on the motherfucking stage and shit. They want your ass. We call them astronauts. So be afraid. Be very afraid.
You really ain't built for the game.
Or something.
Something like that.
Don't be trying to be famous or you gonna run into a motherfucker like that.
Y'all peep that? Bitch, y'all peep that? And he did it in this nigga face. Like, I know what you about. He said, nigga, astronauts. Hey, brother. Hey, Ledge. Miss you. Astronaut. He said it. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all peep. Well, no way. If y'all need me to peep it again, because it was subtle, but I peeped it the first time or whatever. He said, and you'll run into niggas like that. You understand? Like that. He's trying to tell you people. Trying to tell you people. Yeah, princess. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, because I be digging. I be trying to dig. But yeah, he was like, you gonna run into niggas. And here come you see Diddy trying to clean it up. You know, you ain't meant for the game. You ain't, no, I guess people ain't meant for the game because everybody don't want they butthole hurting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, he really did though, bro. And I'm proud of him because real niggas do real things. You understand what I'm saying? That's like with 50. People could call 50, they've been calling 50 a hater for years. That's why I don't understand why little Stevie J ain't out here running his course talking about free Diddy, free Diddy. Why the fuck is you not in front of the courtroom? There's some whole weird old man with a Diddy shirt in front of the courtroom that don't nobody know. Hey, you understand? He all in front of the courtroom and don't know nobody even know this man. But he's trying to get his little 2 seconds of fame. Where are you, Stevie J? Where are you? I just knew Stevie J would have been walking in that courtroom like, not my man, because we know what's going on. You about to go to jail too, Stevie. It's the whole list. If y'all look at the thumbnail, everybody in that thumbnail going to jail. Everybody going to jail. And then some people trying to victim shame the women, right? Like, oh, Jennifer Lopez needs to go to jail. Oh, she need to go to jail because they knew about the freak offs too. Yeah, they knew, but not trying to be funny. Y'all seen how he beat Cassie up? He beat Cassie ass like she was a 300-pound man with no shame. That's crazy when a person could just run into a hallway with a towel on and start whooping ass for no reason. And allegedly, Cassie got her behind whooped, right? Because on this day, Diddy wanted to have a freak off. And as Diddy fashion, allegedly, he go and get the paid prostitutes and stuff. You know, he likes to use actual sex workers in these freak offs, right? So he got this sex worker. He like, yo, Cassie, we about to do the freak off. Let's go. Cassie, I guess, was tired of this shit. Because if I'm somebody's girlfriend not trying to be funny, and you keep wanting to have threesomes and freak offs and keep calling prostitutes and stuff, that's gonna do something to my self-esteem. It's gonna make me feel like my box is trash. I'm gonna feel like trash. Like I'm not enough. You know what I'm saying? No shade. Maybe if people do that once or twice to spark they shit up. You know, me, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like sharing stuff. But for the people that once or twice, I guess it's okay. Listen, but we freaking off all the time. I gotta be high all the time. I don't even know what's going on. You know, I'm tired. Let me go. Let me go. And then people, we focus more on the freak offs, right? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all months ago, Kim Porter's family was trying to put in a wrongful death lawsuit. The feds the feds contacted them and said, nah, Leave it alone. We got something bigger going on, right? Nobody care about. If y'all think that he in the feds because of freak offs and whatnot, no. We got Erders to look at. They are reopening Kim Porter's case. They are reopening her case. You understand? Because y'all gotta make it make sense, right? And this is why I say the Kardashians somehow are always in the mix of something, whether it's a Kardashian adjacent. That's why Kanye had to get the hell away. Because when Chris started dating that black man, Corey Gable, he's Kardashian adjacent. Corey Gable was there when Kim Porter was no longer with us. He was there when the original Corners, he was there on the scene. Why y'all all in the mix? And then with the Kardashians, they participated in these freak offs too. That's why I said y'all about to go to jail too. If anybody going to jail, y'all going to jail. Y'all was there. Corey Gable was involved with Tory Lanez getting locked up because he the one that brought Tory to that godforsaken party for him to accidentally or supposedly Megan in her foot. It's always a Kardashian somewhere. And then the scary thing about the whole Corey man is he been around these ladies and been dating Kris Jenner for 10 years now. Ain't met an auntie. She ain't met an auntie. She ain't met an uncle. She ain't met a cousin second removed. She ain't met a mama. You ain't met nobody. And that's why when Kanye, like Chris got to get all upset because Kanye called it. Like, it's kind of creepy and weird, sir, that you here and you know all of us and we don't know nothing about you. Cause you're not, cause he do little fuck shit like this. Hold on. And for people that's not sure who the hell Corey is, let me show you who Corey is. You understand? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense that he was even there. Where are you, Corey? Let's show the people Corey. That's Corey right there with the black jumpsuit. You see the lady coroner day. She worked for the coroner. That's the day that unfortunately Miss Porter was not alive and wasn't with us no more. And if y'all go to the old video, like I said, they put on her death certificate that she died from a lobar pneumonia, whatever pneumonia, right? There's a drug, and I forgot what it's called, but it starts with an A. There is a drug, right, that you can give somebody, and it will give that person these pneumonia, flu-like symptoms. You understand? So it will appear to the untrained eye that it's pneumonia, it's the flu. You understand? And then they just gone. That's why Ed Winter, and for the people that don't know who Ed Winter is the coroner to the celebrities. Ed Winter did Whitney Houston. Ed Winter did Michael Jackson. Basically, if you in the industry and you unalive, he's the celebrity coroner, right? Isn't it ironic that the original coroner said some blue cloud BS, right? And here comes Ed Winter. No touche. I don't think so. This is a homicide. And then boom. Then he had a car accident or something. I think he drove his car off the cliff and wasn't there no more to do Kim's real autopsy. That goes back to Diddy having an affinity with cars. Because y'all like, okay, where are we going? Told her we going down a rabbit hole. This is where we're going. We're going with the cars because when Cassie tried to run away from this demon the first time and was dating Kid Cudi, because remember, all this stuff is gonna come up too. That's arson. You know, Diddy into big mafia type ish stuff you see in the movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your life is really a movie, my ninja. Listen, he blew up Kid Cudi's car, y'all. Right? So what are the odds of Kim Porter magically just getting sick and she's the healthiest person ever, taking herbs and all this? She don't smoke, she don't drink, she don't do nothing or whatever. She get pneumonia, she die. Everything was going according to plan. He done paid off these coroners or got some half-ass coroners that didn't care. That was like, this is just pneumonia. And then, boom, here comes Ed Winter. No, y'all. This is a homicide, y'all. And then, boom, he drives a car off a damn cliff. And then we got Corey Holcomb over there, who I keep calling him Corey Holcomb. Corey Gable over there, who happens to be very good friends with the diddler. Oh, for real? See what I'm saying? The man had no signs of depression, no nothing. It just magically his car just drove off a goddamn cliff. That's Diddy. Right. And that's what was happening, where it was like he was out of control. You out of control. So now when we go back, they're gonna look at Tupac. It's so many things that they have to look at now. Don't nobody care about them 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but it just shows what kind of a sick sociopath that Diddy really is and was. And then I'm gonna play this little clip. This is a clip from my brother China or whatever and stuff. And this is just a disclaimer, okay? Because, you know, he, for some reason, doesn't like Kiwi. You know what I'm saying? Kiwi, I fuck with Kiwi. Kiwi is my brother. You understand what I'm saying? Kiwi is my brother. Like, I fuck with Kiwi. You know what I'm saying? We good money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, but I don't judge my brother China. I don't judge whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I mind my business on certain stuff. But we're going to play this quick little clip because this is a part that people have been missing and really didn't understand what was going on. But I know exactly what the hell is going on with this right here. See, that's the only thing. I should have put these in order of how I wanted to go. Hold on. Okay, here it is.
Big possibility he's going to jail. So he need confirmation from who? From you? So you gonna sit down with Diddy knowing that Diddy touched men? Knowing that Diddy touch men. He go inside of men. That's real, right? Kimi Bowler, is that real, right? Why is you, Mac Ballers, respecting this?
My brother is fried. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, listen. The answer is this to the world and to my brother and to everybody. Diddy is paying like how he weighs right now. We not that foolish. You get what I'm saying? Because mind you, all this happened in succession to each other. You went to Harlem. You took pictures with G-Dep. You got your little brother, your little son, Christian Combs, because like I said, Christian is next. Christian gonna be in MDC too. MDN, whatever, you know, what it MDNC, whatever that shit, the federal shit here. He's gonna be there. You understand? So, not trying to be funny, the Mac Ballers, as far as the jail system, there's a couple of hoods, you know what I'm saying, that be holding their shit. But the Macs, you know what I'm saying, they'll protect you for the good coin. You got a nice little coin, you know, they'll protect you. They don't want to hang with you, you know what I'm saying, whatever and stuff. It's a little, you know, because at this time, like, that just looks crazy. Not trying to be funny. Anybody want to take pictures with Diddy abusive ass at this point. But like I said, that's what it is. Diddy was preparing for what was about to happen. Because MD, and I done wrote mad people and shit there. MDMC, I think it's MDMC or something, but it's the federal building in New York City or whatever, where when you go to the feds, it's your first stop on the feds. Fucking Epstein been there, Juice Lane been there. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of high profile people that been there because that's your first stop, regardless of where you are from. That's your first stop for whatever reason to your Fed trip. But that's all that's about. That nigga ain't no Mac Baller or none of that shit, but he needs protection. Because unfortunately at MDHC, and I keep saying all these damn letters, but y'all know what I'm talking about, that place, it's dangerous. Well, jail is dangerous, period, but that place is really, 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 really dangerous. I don't know if y'all remember when Yandy Smith got pepper sprayed because she was boycotting out because they didn't have one time, it was winter and they didn't have no heat and they didn't have no electricity and the inmates was trying to break windows. You know what I'm saying? It is very inhumane in that place for whatever reason. You would think it would be better because it's in New York City, but it's horrible. Thank you. I done added all these extra letters and shit. Yeah. You understand? It's horrible there. You understand? Like, rotten food. It's just crazy where it's like, damn, like, this is New York. Can we do a little better? People get unalived on a daily there. When in the feds, technically you're supposed to be on more lockdown than up north, but clearly you're not. So he's just preparing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that out the way. Now, damn, I've been talking for 40 minutes. It really did not feel like 40 minutes, y'all. That's crazy. What's the next thing? And for the people that think this is a play too, because a lot of people out there talking about this is a play. There he goes. Getting locked up. And he's not coming home. But everybody think there's gonna be some type of donkey magic trick that he gonna pull because he's a celebrity and he got enough money. That nigga is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. They was nice enough to even, give him a heads up at this point. Diddy is dangerous. He's violent. With that Jimmy Neutron ass fucking head. I haven't realized how big Diddy's head and alien-esque his head is. It's crazy. Have y'all ever noticed that as time went on, Diddy's head just got huge and no, for real, it looked like the alien emoji. It really looked like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that freak off and that power. It just, you know what I'm saying? Rolling the fuck out that head. Because I was looking at old pictures of Diddy, I'm like, this don't even look like the same people. Like, I understand people get older, people gain weight, but that head is just like something not human about that. So it makes sense everything that's going on around here. You understand? He been nutting too much. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just big ass head. It just looks crazy to me. I'm tired of looking at him at this point. Thank you, Patricia. There we go. All we need is some dark skin and a little mustache. His head looks like that now. When he first started, he had a normal people head. It was kind of rectangular. He's kind of awkward looking and stuff. And then all of a sudden, as time went on, it was just this part of his head. It just was like, he had inflated that motherfucker. Like, oh my God. Right. He probably did, sis, because these people be pulling stunts all the goddamn time. But if it wasn't, I know he's kicking himself in his behind because you should have stayed there. You should have stayed there. And everybody but Cola Gang, when y'all come here, I look at stuff for what it is. I told y'all months ago when people was like, oh, why didn't arrest him yet? Oh, he's not going to jail. It's just lawsuit. I said, no, because the feds was coming. That little trinket that they dropped with Cassie, it was messed up because she had to relive it. But when they dropped it, that was to let this fool know we got way worse stuff that we got on videotape of you, sir. We have way worse things to embarrass you with. It's over for you, sir. This is just a trinket to the public so they could just see. But that nigga is way worse than what happened in that Cassie video. And I knew it. They was like, oh, they didn't take his plane. They didn't take his passport because they wanted him to keep being stupid. And that's what he did. When he started contacting witnesses, this is the things that they wanted him to do. Because he thought he got away with it. Like, yes, I got away with it. These niggas can't do nothing. They can't do shit to me. I got away with it. That's how the feds work. They trying to seal it. The feds got like a 98, 99% conviction rate. The feds don't play with nothing if there's a possible win for your ass. No, they don't. It's a waste of their time. They'll leave that to the state. They let the state play with little stupid shit like that. When they come in, they do all their work. Whether it be 10 years, they will sit on you for years. For years. And like I told y'all before, when the feds contacted Kim Porter's family and said, do not do this lawsuit thing, we have something bigger and better happening, that, this was why. This was why. That was just to open it. They've been looking, but this was like, nah, it's some shit going on with this nigga. It's not because he's a powerful black man. It's not because of none of that. Because you know how many black people or minorities that have way more money than Diddy, but we don't know about them because they're not celebrities. They might be in the tech world. They're in places where they don't care to be seen. So it has nothing to do with a black man with money and power. It's about a person whether they're black or white, because look at Epstein. Epstein is white as hell. Ghislaine is white as hell. That other dude that was Epstein's friend, white as hell. You understand? It's that sadistic Sodom and Gomorrah bullshit that people don't want to play with. And you know, he felt like this is why this nigga is locked up, having this type of felonious ass attitude and behavior and just how he is. Like, ugh.
Do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever however the fuck I want to do it. You know why? I'm the freest nigga in the world. Right. In the discussion. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever however the fuck I want to do it. You know why? I'm the freest nigga.
Now you the most locked up nigga in the world now. But y'all see that attitude? That will get you in shit. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Because I hate having to go back to Nature Boy. Nature Boy in jail for the same reason that Diddy in jail. For having that attitude that nobody can touch me. I'm untouchable. I'm high as a bird. I'm all of that. These is all criminal charges. Drugging people is a charge, y'all. Drugging people is a charge. It don't matter how big the drug is. Giving somebody weed and they don't know that they taking weed is a charge. Even though the shit is legal now, it's a charge. You go ahead and give somebody something that they ain't asked for and see what the fuck happened to you. Exactly. It's the arrogance. You understand? And that's what it is. And that's what classic narcissists, you know what I'm saying? That's what they be on. It's a high for them to see how much fuckery they can get away with. How many people they could hurt and nobody believes that the people are hurt. You understand what I'm saying? That is what it is. They don't know when to chill. You understand? And he been on this fool-la-la since the beginning. It's like not trying to be funny. And while we locking people up, lock his mother Janice up too. She gotta go. I don't care, her old ass gotta go too. And she might be going because that's the person, unfortunately, that introduced this nigga. That introduced this nigga, young little mind, into freak-offs. Because people don't understand. When children are young, what you introduce into their mind, they're hyper fixated on it. That's why I gotta get Pop off this Roblox shit. Because now that he done got onto it, he's hyper fixated because he's little. It's something with the young people brain where it's like, oh wow. You understand? So imagine a kid you introducing perverted mess to a kid. They seeing titties, they seeing something they're not supposed to be seeing young, right? It's a whole nother animal. That's why, not trying to be funny, we got to get Christian, his sons in them, except for Quincy, because I think Quincy got some sense about him. The other two, especially Christian, since you got some charges and there's some audio, which is also on that last video. The last time I talked about the Diggler, the audio of him with the yacht or whatever, trying to make one of the yacht hands do the most, and she didn't want to do it. He gonna be 10 times worse than Puffy, unfortunately. The world needs to be scared, and it needs to be put in a check. Need to be put in a check now. Yes, dark skin, and you know, Pop and Six. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And then he talking about something like, I went and bought him $9 worth of Roblox, which to me, I'm like, because if I was your age, I couldn't get $9 worth of nothing to play nobody little video games or whatever and stuff. I was lucky to get $9 in quarters. It wasn't happening for the kid. And then with Roblox, it's not no real stuff that they buy. You buying faces and weird stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm spending this for what he went. I'm thinking that $9 is gonna last him a little bit. He spent that $9 as soon as I put it on the account. And they came the next day, can I have some more? And I said, no, and you know, Papa called me poor. He said, Mommy, you poor. I said, what? What? I'm poor? I'm poor. No, this game is poor. Nah. Then let me tell y'all, you want to see how violent Puffy is, and you would never think that. That's why I said with the narcs, they gotta put on this facade and make everybody like them, and they just so nice and so jolly. And Puffy would never do that. He throws the best parties and he gives out all the free liquor and free stuff. Yes, he gave me $10 last week. That's what the narcs, they sit there and they do to people. You understand what I'm saying? So that nobody ever believes you when you like, oh, they on some really, they crazy, they nuts. You understand what I'm saying? I would have never thought, not trying to be funny. Back in the days, him doing his little Diddy that, take that. I never thought he was over here blowing up people's cars. And like I said, this is an affinity for him because when Kim tried to leave the first time and she was dating a record exec, he went and got the record exec, jumped and beat up. Diddy is or some black mafia stuff, no BMF, because I don't even think BMF was on that type of time like that. They just want to get money. I don't even think they was doing this violent stuff. Like, how dare you be looking like Jimmy Neutron and be this violent? But he was, and he still is. I bet you watch. He gonna learn how to shank people in jail. None of this is gonna be surprising. Diddy gonna be in there shanking people for honey buns. Y'all heard it here first, because I'll never lie to y'all. I told y'all from jump this nigga was going to feds. He in the feds. He gonna be in there shanking motherfuckers. Or paying people to get shanked. It's gonna be some violence going on, trust me. He's not gonna be just a normal inmate and be sad in what he did and feel remorse in anything that he did. Just like with Cassie. He didn't give a good goddamn that he beat that little girl all up and down the hallways and whatnot. Didn't care until the video came out. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was in a bad time in my life. I was on drugs. Everybody blame drugs for shit. No, you's a demon. You's a demon. You wasn't trying to apologize. And then it's so sick because now before the video came, remember when she got with that white man and he's over there in the comments like, oh, I'm so happy for you. That's weird stuff. Like, you understand? You know you beat the hell out of her just before she got with this white man and you over there acting like you happy-go-lucky. That's crazy. That he has to be stopped, y'all. He has to be stopped. Now I'm Tavon. Trust we didn't think he was built like that in the street, Tavon. Who thought he was doing all of this stuff in the street that wasn't in the industry? None of us. That nigga crazy. He gonna have to make a name for it. I'm telling you, Tavon, we gonna hear it. It's gonna be on the news. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, Diddy over in whatever facility they send him. Because I'm telling you, he's not coming home. So whatever facility they send him in West Bubblefuck, they might send him to Minnesota, someplace just away from people. And we're gonna hear it. They're gonna be like, he got into an altercation and he stabbed this man in his hand, like Nino Brown on the movie. Yeah, he gonna stab somebody in the hand. I'm telling you how it's gonna go. And then we're gonna be like, what? We didn't know Puffy was like that. Yes, we did. That nigga fucking brains is news. Right, Black Velvet. Yes, he was over there tapping Kim's phone. He was tapping people's phones. That's why, go back to the last thing, Cola Gang. What did I tell y'all? The reason why he married that Chan girl, the girl that he had his last daughter with, that little cute little Blasian baby or whatever, that he threw in Carisha's face, like, Carisha, you ain't good enough to have my kid. You good enough to come bring the pink cocaine and get freaked off with? Because Carisha, we know you was a part of them freak offs. That's part of being Puffy girlfriend. Now his wife may be something different. Hey, Levon, his wife may be something different because now he married her. The reason why he married her was because they can't tell on each other now. She can't come and testify on him, and he can't say nothing on her, which is not really nothing for him to really say, but in a way it is, because that's illegal. Because mind you, she's an IT tech, a high ranking, excuse me, not an IT tech of she's high in cybersecurity. My bad. When you went to school for cybersecurity, you can even use your thing. It was this lady named Trent. They didn't come out with it, but I peeped the ring. It's on the last video or whatever that I did with Diddy or whatever, and I had put it up there or whatever, where allegedly they had a secret ceremony. You understand? When all of this stuff was going on. You understand? That's why I did that. Because now, what she did was illegal as hell. And they're not trying to be funny. Him asking her to do it, that's illegal. That's why when people are cybersecurity and they do stuff it's a code of ethics that you're supposed to have, because you now have this knowledge to be able to tap into people's computers, tap into people's phones. You understand? So you have to, it's almost like a doctor when they have to take a code of ethics in order to not tell people business and stuff. So when a person decides to want to tap into stuff, that's why they call them hackers. Most people that are hackers went to school or had some education in cybersecurity. You understand? How when people be hacking the banks and all this other stuff, they had an education somehow in how to do that. She went to school for that. She was phone tapping people's phones for Diddy. So now, if they wanted to call her like, Miss Train, did Diddy require you or request or threaten you into because she was tapping Kim's phone as well. Now she don't have to say nothing. They can't call her to testify against him. So that's one crime that he got away with. Not trying to be funny, was hacking and whoever else's phone, because it's probably some celebrity phones he was hacking too. So that's why he did what he did. You understand what I'm saying? Had that little baby. You understand what I'm saying? Keep her quiet. Cause he ain't been wearing no marriage rings before. And they went and got, it was a black, and this is how bougie, fake bougie they are with all this money. He went and got them black titanium rings. They're not, you would think they would be, but it was some crazy because it's puffy. Oh, no. He got them a black titanium wedding band, and that's what the hell it was. And if y'all go to the last video, y'all see I circled it for the people so that y'all see what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what he did, Tavon. He went to meet them because think about it. As far as celebrity and in gangland, the Max are where it's at now, unfortunately. Even though there's other gangs that have famous people and people with money and all this stuff going on, everybody ain't trying to be out there and flashy and fly. You understand what I'm saying? So he probably looked at it like, damn, they took Cardi. You know, I got more money than Cardi got. You understand? Let me shuffle my little ass over there. That's exactly what it was, Tavon. That shit has nothing to do with being cool or none of that shit. Since when did he been hanging with gang members? You're paying for protection. We get it. And the bees are still for sale. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? My brother is right about that. They are for sale. Because that's what it is. Hey, Z Sarah. That's if they're for sale. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be funny. If I was in Diddy's predicament, I would do the same shit. So I'm not even judging him on that because I would have did the same thing if I was Diddy in all that predicament. Because he gonna pay one way or another. So if he went in there thinking he was gonna go in there, I'm Diddy, I don't gotta pay nobody. Joke would have been on him because everybody in there would have been running his pocket. You would have even been paying somebody in there for protection. Regardless of how you spin it, you was gonna be paying some cash out. Whether you was paying cash out to keep people from not touching you to make you feel like you not getting touched and you respected, he wasn't gonna live for free. It just wasn't gonna happen. He is, and that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna tell on Jay-Z. He's gonna tell. Because think about it. Where's Jay-Z at? Why Jay-Z ain't never speak up for this nigga? And Jay-Z, that's y'all fake best friend. Supposedly, allegedly, y'all had something to do both with Biggie getting out the way. Because if Biggie was still around, no shade to Jay. No shade, but all shade. If Biggie was still alive, we wouldn't be give two F's about Jay-Z, to be quite honest. We wouldn't care. We wouldn't care like that. Like he would still be a force to be reckoned with, but he would not be with nobody's Beyonce. He would just be a rapper, a cool ass rapper. Like, oh yeah, he be rapping. You see what I'm saying? He would not have reached the height that he reached if Biggie was still alive. Even if Tupac was alive. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to listen to Jay-Z, but I wasn't like, oh my God. Like I got oh my God into Jay-Z like after Biggie died because he kind of stole Biggie's flow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So just gonna call a spade a spade. And that's what I was saying, Zara. He should have went to Bali. Your ass was in Bali doing fake heat yoga and and all of this shit. You should stay there. And Uncle Russ, I don't know what you was doing because you should have told him to stay there because we all know why you're in Bali. You're in Bali because of USA and people. That's like with Diggy Simmons. I don't know if y'all remember that little boy Diggy Simmons. What's the other Simmons brother? The nigga from Run DMC. That Simmons, the church man, the preacher Simmons, or whatever, his kids was trying to do music. So Diggy Simmons had a hot little run for a year. He kind of shot up and blew out. It wasn't like that. But he did a song talking about how who taught who. That my uncle taught Diddy and Diddy taught Biddy, so Biggie could teach. You understand this whole thing? Thank you. I just forgot what his real name was, but Reverend Run. You understand? Diggy. You understand? Is it Diggy? That's the little whatever. He know that his uncle was really close with Diddy, These people learn these people from the older generation all the way down to Bambaataa. This is where they learned that this behavior was cool. That's like poor little Justin Bieber. Poor little Justin Bieber, unfortunately for the fame, got turned into a pass around. I know y'all heard that last song that he did talking about losing himself at a Diddy party. And I forgot to upload the footage or whatever, but I think at his last birthday party, what the hell he talking about? Because he was looking crazy. It's like another video they had. It looked like he was topping off the Beckham boy or whatever and all this other stuff, just looking, oh my God. In the video, you could tell somebody like, oh my God, like, because somebody had the camera on them. They was like, oh my God. Matter of fact, you could faintly hear somebody say, oh my God, or whatever and stuff. And then here comes Justin Bieber coming out the corner with shit around his mouth. You understand? Could have been sweat, could have been steaming. We don't know. You understand? But we do know that Usher was allegedly groomed by Diddy. We know that, right? You understand? And this is where the parents need to go to. This is in all of these instances, the parents need to go to jail. You understand? When R. Kelly did what he was doing, the parents should have been put in jail, because what parent? I don't give a damn how famous you are, because money does not equate mental stability. And I think people be thinking that shit a lot. Like, people that are rich are just, they would never hurt anybody because they have money. Those be the people that be doing the most stuff, not trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? I would never just give my child to a proverbial stranger, because that's what it is. Just because I've seen all your music videos or heard all your songs does not mean that we know each other. And that's the problem with fame. It makes people comfortable in thinking that they know these people because they see them all the time, or they hear about in magazines what's going on in their life. So they think that we are friends. You don't know these people. You understand? With Usher's mother, you had no business. I don't care how famous. Listen, if Pop Pop ever decides to do music, I don't care how good Pop Pop is, we're gonna make it on our own. I'm not gonna just drop Pop off to somebody that was like, yo, your kid got talent. Have them stay with me. Why they need to stay with you? Why can't you help them with me being present? Red flag. That's a big ass red flag. Why can't I be present in the greatness? That's like with Dan Schneider doing that to people like, your parents can't be on the set. Why the hell not? What you doing? I'm not a distraction. So what are you doing that I can't be a part of it? I help my kid develop this talent to be. So why the hell can I be around? Because you doing something funny that you know is gonna get you punched in your face or something. You already know what it's given. So unfortunately for Justin Bieber, because Usher was taken advantage of, right? Because mind you, Justin Bieber is signed to Usher. We ain't really seen him around Usher like that. We always seen him around Diddy. So what Usher did, because you got your butt tinkled with, you sat there, I guess it's a hazing process. So poor little Justin got to get his butt tinkled with. And then you passed him off on a silver platter to Diddy. Because we all seen that thing on MTV. Another thing with Justin Bieber's parents. But his parents be acting like they white trash. So I don't know. I don't know what was on their mind. But still, that little boy was like, what, 14, 15 years old, talking about going out, getting girls and stuff. And to this day, and this is the sketchy part, to this day, from when they had that meeting together, they've never talked about what they did that day. That weekend that he spent there with Diddy, no one's ever talked about it. We haven't seen any footage except for that first day. Nothing. And Justin has not been right since. Look at how he look now, too. Not trying to be funny. That stuff is eating his poor little brain up. And I'm not even trying to be funny and make fun of it, because it's heartbreaking to know that you're a kid and you have all these aspirations and you think you rubbing elbows with people that you look up to, and they're taking advantage of you. They're drugging you and making you a sex toy for all the other old perverts. Right, Zara? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, Lynette, and people want to discredit, and that's the problem. People want to discredit Gene Dill and talk about, oh, but he wasn't around like that. That's why I said Janice needs to go get locked up too, because the reason Gene Dill allegedly is not around no more is because Janice wanted to freak off with him and he didn't want to freak off with her, so he had Puffy. She had Puffy because that's her son. Get rid of this nigga. Back in the days, Janice allegedly was selling Toto and having freak off parties. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why a little while ago, Janice she was suffering heart palpitations and stuff and went to the damn hospital and stuff. Because you know that stuff about to come back to you too. That's something you should have instilled in your son. I'm sorry. You just as guilty as his ass, and I don't care how old you are, you need to go to jail. If you need to spend your last days there, then spend them. I wouldn't care. Yes, Lynette, go back, go. The first ever Diddy video I did, I broke it down. Yeah, his father was a hustler in the street selling drugs and an alleged rat. You understand? And his mother was a good time girl, whatever you call it back in the days. You know what I'm saying? I don't guess they wasn't calling them prostitutes in Harlem because everything in Harlem they try to make classier than what it is. So I'm gonna just say she was a good time girl. You understand? Like, yeah, she was having clients and all of that when they wasn't together no more. Her and Diddy Daddy, and didn't even have allegedly enough care or concern to send him to grandma's house or something. You understand? He in the other room here, his mama get pounded down by random niggas. They were sniffing at the white coat, you understand, allegedly, and having freak off parties. Swingers, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And he just took it to another level. That's like with that big ass bed that he got there. Think about it. If you've seen every picture from old to new of Diddy's parties, right? His white parties, there's always a white bed involved. There's always a bed around. Why does a bed have to be a part of a party thing? You understand? Because even if I went to a party, not trying to be funny, that's a red flag to me, a big ass bed in the middle of the room. And you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think that's for comfort because you can get big ass couches. There's other things you could have got. But that 50-foot bed that we all been seeing lately, you know how much sliding and slipping was going on there? That was not for people comfort. That fits enough bodies on there for a freak off, because that looks like what a freak off would be. Was gonna be a bunch of bodies on a big ass bed, and there we have it. Who's Zisara? Puffy gonna rap. Puffy gonna tell. And this is the thing. The reason he gonna tell, because like I said, it was in the song. It's in that song that I sung earlier, the first part. And he says a little verse to it. He says something about, if I go down, everybody going with me. If as long as with John, if we die, we gonna die together. It's something we gonna go together. If I go, we gonna go together. You understand? Matter of fact, that's exactly what it was. Yes, Earthworm, yes. I agree with that. Blacks for Trump, yes. Yes. Now back to the topic. Okay, anyway. But yeah. That says a lot because nobody is speaking up for him. But we know that why they're not, because they all participated. So speaking up kind of is like admittance to guilt. You feel me? If I don't see nothing wrong, you know? And then if the females, you know, because people are like, why is Queen Latifah not speaking up? Okay, we get it. Why is Mary J. Blige not speaking up? We know why Mary J. Blige is not speaking up. We know that she was completely complacent with all this freak off shenanigans. We know that she knows where all the bodies is hid. But she was taking advantage too. She was turned into a cokehead too. Thank you, dark skin beauty. Love you, sis. You understand what I'm saying? So this is not a closed case. Then now you got all these CEOs of major companies and stuff like that. Magically, this whole week they all resigned. This box he just opened a box that could never be fucking closed. Could never be closed. It's a lot of weird things happening all at the same time of this happening. Because people know what's gonna go down. And you know what? And I'm not even shocked, because she's trying to distance herself. Everybody trying to distance themselves because it's going down. He is just the start. You know how, like, when they set up the dominoes, he's the first domino pushed. They thought it was cool because R. Kelly never was really a part of the cool crowd. Not trying to be funny. Like, R. Kelly was famous and people did songs. He been a couple parties there. Everybody always looked at R. Kelly as a weirdo in the celebrity circles and stuff like that, right? So it wasn't too much that he can, you know, incriminate other people with. Diddy got pictures, videos. He got all this stuff going on. And it's all going to come out little by little. And like I said, they took them kids' passports to make them comfortable. And it was more so for Christian. Because the twins, where they going, what they doing? They minors. You understand what I'm saying? Even though they with Kim Porter's best friend right now. Which speaks volumes because they ain't go to nobody in Puffy family. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But they're trying to make Christian comfortable, like how his dad was comfortable, because Christian has a whole nother case of his fucking own, and then we don't know what part he played in the freak off. Now when we look back on stuff, y'all remember when Diddy, who was it? No, Christian, no, which son was it that was dating Lori Harvey? One of the sons was dating Lori Harvey, right? And then the next month she was dating Diddy, and we all looking like that's some strange shit, because that is weird as hell. But if sex is a norm in your family in a weird perversion way, is it really strange? It's not really strange. So he probably, Janice started it allegedly. Now Diddy done passed it on to Christian and the other little boy, Misa's son. Misa trying to act like she don't know what's going on, which I'm very disappointed in you, girl, because 1 minute you acted like you was waking up when your son caught that DWI situation and you was upset about the song, acting bad and all this other stuff. I thought you was getting the memo, and then it came out with your little excerpts from your book. You just speaking highly of this nigga. No, no, no. No, because you really know where you know where everything started, girl. And you told the story. He was beating you too. You need to talk. You need to tell it all. You probably know the most out of everybody. Because unfortunately, RIP to Kim, she not here no more. So for your safety, maybe you should. Because people is out there acting weird, threatening people. That's like Cassie's best friend. Freaking people is DMing her, threatening her. Talking about well, he not going to be in jail forever. I hope you stay safe. Exactly, Nikki. Exactly. But you want to talk about how great and you was the start of Bad Boy with him. You should have shut up. And if you're not going to talk, that you should have did that book after he got sentenced for all of that. Because now, if you want to claim to be behind every man, which is the truth, behind every great man is a great woman, this is not going to age well for you, Misa, because you're claiming to be behind the whole Bad Boy thing, and we see what Bad Boy is giving. So you're going to be up for questioning next too. So hopefully you don't commit perjury and you do the right thing, because you got other kids with other people that need you and give a fuck about you. You need to say fuck him. Everybody at this point, because everybody, they done said it. Them kids is going to court by themselves looking lonely as a bitch. But it is what it is. Let me see. Now let's talk about these. This is another thing. As I said, stuff be in plain sight and people just don't get it.
So we was all together. We kept on fucking with him, and then I don't know. And then the drinks was going crazy. And in Vegas, sometimes things are in drinks. Things are in drinks.
Jesus Christ.
When we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they been to have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there.
Guys don't put those pills that they get to the girls in the champagne bottles because they popping them in front of them. Most of those girls, especially if they like mixed drinks, you understand, they see the bottles when they open them. But what they don't understand is in the orange juice and it's in the cranberry juice. They done put the pills and the stuff in there, the roofies, the ecstasy, the ease, all whatever they put it in the juice.
See, and that's why I'm gonna be drinking liquor straight. Just give me straight liquor. That's liquor. You understand? But did y'all see what he said in that drink? In Vegas, they be putting stuff in the drink. How did we miss that? How did we all miss that? That wasn't edited out. But like I said, people do demonic stuff in people's faces because you can't believe somebody said that shit. You see what Jada face was looking like? Like, what, nigga? What? Fuck the shaking and shimmying that he was talking and scrambling for shit. Everybody was focused on him saying that to Fabulous. Damn that shit. Y'all ain't hear what he said? It's a norm. People put shit in drinks. People put what in drinks? Ice? What you talking about? What things do people put in? But we was all focused on him acting sus, and I like how you're shaking and scrambling for shit. We was worried about that. This nigga was telling us this nigga was drugging people. But we just cared about who was getting diddled and stuff. Unbelievable. Exactly, Midnight. People just don't know why. And people feeling extra frisky. And that's cringy. Like slippery, like I'll never look at that word slippery the same ever again. Ever again. When Mark Curry just said that whole slippery shit, that shit made me cringe a little slippery. And think about baby oil and lube. That will not be a part of my vocabulary anymore. Right, and that's why they got the fuck away. Y'all notice, not trying to be funny, when once he tried to play with the lots of money, that was they out. They just ran with that like fuck it. But they knew that nigga was on some bull and they didn't want to be a part of that. You notice, like Jada and the Locks and them, like they ain't got no real beef with Puffy no more, but they don't really mess with Puffy. Like they don't be doing like how the other celebrities, like what Sean did and what everybody else do, trying to fake play it, get along shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't be doing that. They just keep a healthy distance, like, you know, it is what it is, you know? Because they knew he was on some foolishness and they didn't want to be a part of that. Like, we'll just make it on our own however we make it. We don't want to make it like this. Christopher Williams was on his knees, and that's what Puffy do. Puffy is the sexual aggressor to these men. So let's be clear. Puffy is not the what you call the catcher. He is the pitcher. He is the pitcher. Hold on. He got a whole living room in the room and want to be in my face. But anyway, but I'm almost done with this anyway. So yeah. Hey G Mac, bro. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? So they don't be on that fake stuff. Nikki, you know he got a lot to say. That's another person that magically was gonna write a book, and then all of a sudden ends up in hospital in a coma. Everybody that's ever talked about him, Andre Harrell, what's his face, Heavy D, you know what I'm saying, Kim Porter, anybody that was close to him in that circle, they all gone. G Mac, shut up, bro. You tell him to leave me alone. I'm the one that be getting bullied. Pop called me poor because I wouldn't spend $20 on Robux. So who's the real bully? Called me poor to my face. But anyway, so yeah, it's just craziness. And then, like I said, y'all people think that he not gonna be in jail, possibly shanking somebody and stuff. He might, and this is the thing, it might not be a shank like he walk up to them and be like, yeah, I'm Puffy. It ain't gonna be like that. He gonna pay the Mac Bulls already. He gonna have them hold somebody down and cut them, or they gonna do it, and they gonna take the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need a story. He gonna need a story. He has to be center of attention by any means necessary. Exactly, Z Sarver, and that's my whole thing. Even though he did good, he let me rock for a whole hour and some change. So I'm gonna give him that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him that. But I'm working on his own little YouTube so he can do his own little thing. You know, like let mommy be great. You feel me? Let mommy be great. You know what I'm saying? I let you be great. Let me be great. Now where's this other thing? Back to making a band. Hold on. And then we got a grand finale, and then we're gonna have an open panel real quick. We got the rest. We did that. We did the Kardashians. We did Lil Wayne. We did China. We did Sean. Where the hell is this at? Oh, here it is.
And Nick Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Nick Diddy threatened me. One day I woke up, I was in the mood. I'm in the studio, I'm snapping, whatever. I don't want to be with it. You know, when you around a bunch of goofies, you a street nigga. Sometimes you don't want to be around the nerds. Sometimes the nerds irritate you. So I'm in that bitch. I'm just frustrated with a lot of shit that's going on. Anyway, we get in a situation. We in front of everybody. Nick he was like, man, money, man, what you think, you bad or something? He was like, nigga, I'll buy every house on your block. Shut every light off on that bitch, and when you come out, every time you come out that bitch, you'll get popped. When he tell you some shit like that, you go to picture him purchasing every house. You go to picturing every light on the block going on. And that shit silenced me. And for you to make that, people ask why I left the band. Like, that's why I left the band. Like, that's why I didn't do Dave Chappelle. And later on that night, I was trying to take his ass out. You feel me? Like, me and my dog, God rest his soul, we was in like a G-Wagon, and he had his little 2 tools. I had a little pistol on me, whatever. I had the Mac, he had whatever, and we was waiting on this pussy to come out.
Diddy, he told you directly that he'll buy every house on your block, and every time somebody come out, they'll get shot.
Hell yeah. He said, I shut every light off on that bitch.
Diddy's a little violent little gremlin. Hey, K-Fit Boo. How you doing, Booski? Listen, he's a little violent little gremlin with an alien head, and I'm trying to tell y'all, all that power went straight to his head. Literally. Literally. Let me scroll up. What you talking about, Tavon? Or was it something I said? Who? Okay. Oh, snap. That's crazy. Tavon. 050 shit. We here. Because I didn't even know you was talking about it. I was going to play that. How did you know? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who tells people like that? You done made people walk across a goddamn bridge 14 miles. I don't know if y'all know how long a New York mile is a long ass mile. It's 14 miles. And they're going to tell somebody the cheesecake better be cheesecaking and all this other stuff. Like, nigga, what? Like, I get it was a show, but there was other ways that you could have showed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't show a person's worth ethic. That just shows the thirst for fame. Which I guess that's all he was interested in, because he probably was going to diddle their asses like, well, they some thirsty motherfuckers. They was walking 14 miles for cheesecake. I could get away with whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think that was. But that's neither here nor there. And then for the grand finale, why the Kardashian bitches need to be stopped. Because they all in the mix. They sending their little minions and stuff to go over there with people. You know what I'm saying? They are in the mix of this whole shit. Y'all in the mix of everything that's fucked up that's going on in hip hop and black people, unfortunately. Where's this shit? Yeah.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far French Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. If you were seriously dating somebody, would you tell Club? No. You have to get these margaritas out of here. Why aren't you drinking? Yeah, but last night. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Chloe when I grow up, Court. Oh, you're just so little. Like my balls are just going. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Go to this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it. Have you met Chloe's new, like, crew of friends? No. Well, kind of. You did? Yeah. Stop talking. Have you met Chloe's new crew of friends? And all I said was, yes. Stop and then talking. I stopped. All I said was yes. I mean, Courtney.
See, they trying to be all coy and cutesy with it. That's why I said, and you know they're gonna tell. They're gonna tell it all, Diddy. They're not about to do no time for you, baby. It's not happening. It's not happening. Talking about you was naked at a party. You know how? When was that episode? That was old, because Chloe not looking like Chloe looks now. That was a couple years ago. That episode, I believe. Probably like 5 years ago, because this is around when Khadijah, whatever her name is, was like the side chick for Chinx drugs and whatnot. It's not going to be any loyalty. Like, they are placed in here to be agent provocateurs. You understand? Look at what happened to Tory. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nothing good happens for any black man. It's messed up. That runs across a Kardashian. It's never the same. It's never the same. It's never the same. And it's never the same in a bad way. Travis is probably the only one that made it out with some normalcy, but I don't even know if that's still to be told. Right. Lamar turned into a crackhead. Kanye West went plumb crazy. But Kanye knew it was mad messed up stuff going on. I told y'all, that's like with Corey. He knew Corey was not right. And know what they did? They turned on Kanye. Chris little fucking madam ass turned on Kanye. All because he said it's weird that we don't know nothing about this man. Girl, it is weird. But I guess Chris wouldn't care to know things about men anymore, because if I was married to somebody for umpteen years and then they decided they wanted to turn to a woman and I had no clue, if they was trying on my panties and I had no clue, I don't think I would want to have clues about any man anymore in the future. So maybe that's why she didn't give a good goddamn that she didn't meet not one family member. That is suspect. That is suspect. And then here he is over there with Kim when she was unalive. A doctor should have been there. Her doctor. What the hell was Corey gonna do? Don't laugh at me, y'all. I'm dead ass serious. That would mess me up for life. That would mess me up for life. Because it's one thing if he came out and said he was gay. I think I would eat that. I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Fuck it. I'll be hurt, but I'll be like, fuck it. But you want to be me? You want to be me? Oh, hell no. No. I might wait for when Chris turns into what is she now? Katie or whatever, Candace, whatever he is now. Him, she, whatever. When she got them tatas, and I don't know if the thing is still there. I don't know. I don't care. But we the fourth. I'm like, you want to be me so bad? You want to be a lady? Come on, we gonna get this hand. We gonna get. Thank you, Caitlin. We gonna fight because you wasted my time. You wasted my time. She probably was wondering why her underwear was stretched out. She's like, damn, am I losing weight? Am I losing weight, Kim? Courtney? Am I losing weight? No. A big ass man been trying on your underwear. That's what happened, girl. And she had no clue. So I guess it's all right for Corey to be this mystery man like that. She better watch it. Because he probably the one that put that stuff in what's her face, Kim's stuff, to make us think that she had pneumonia when there's a whole drug that makes you think. You know what I'm saying? People, this is the thing. And I hate to tell y'all this. If y'all ever want to unalive somebody, that's the way to go. It's to poison people. Real nigga shit. Because it's the hardest thing to prove and to do, and we see with Kim. Because there are so many drugs and things to put in people's stuff that mimic other diseases and mimic other things and symptoms, that you can get away with shit with somebody that's green. That's why Mr. Ed Winters, RP to Ed Winters, is not here no more. Because he seen the bullshit. He knew that wasn't no pneumonia. He knew it. So he had to go. He had to go. And it's so sad. Like I said, and the feds is looking into Ed Winters' case as well. So we're not talking about damn the freak offs. They are reopening Kim Porter's case. They are reopening Ed Winters' case. Hell, they might be going back with Biggie for shit. I know for a fact Kim's case is getting reopened though. I know that for a fact. So he's in jail for being a serial murderer, technically. But they can't put all of that. They can't put that on Front Street yet. When it gets to that part, then we'll get to that. They can't just put all that out in the paper. But trust me, it is not about just essaying and sex trafficking. Oh, Ed Winters was the coroner that came after when the first coroner deemed her death as pneumonia, as natural causes. He's the person that said no. I'm looking into this, and when he looked into it, he said no. This needs to be changed to a homicide. This was a homicide. This was not natural causes. And then he magically, his car drove off a cliff, never to be heard from again. And they never cared to go forward with a new coroner. They just left it on her death certificate that she died for lobar pneumonia. Yep. Yeah, because it sounds crazy. Because you know it is crazy, but it's about to get deeper. Because they didn't need to do all of this just for that. You know what I'm saying? And then with some people like trying to downplay it, that's like, please go subscribe to my brother Harlem Legend and my brother China and my sis Miss Miyagi and you know what I'm saying, and everybody. But listen, when that caller came on Harlem's channel talking about some, he just really tried to lessen taking box. Like that was just a normal thing, and like, oh, you know, that's what celebrities do. And oh, Bootsy, you better watch it too, because Bootsy up there trying to defend BS, talking about celebrities gotta fly people out. Y'all just looking at it like it's like that. As trafficking, they not looking at it like you met this online model, she's of age, and you flew her out to do some things with her. Y'all trying to lessen this and make it into that, and that's not what it is. Hey, what wisdom? Exactly. Forgot about that. Thank you for coming in and putting that in. It's a lot of herbs that's surrounding this man. So when you put all of those little factors together, that's why they was okay with putting Cassie video out, because what's worse than beating somebody up? Unalive people, children. We don't know where Ava Bragosi is. We haven't heard, seen nothing from that little white girl. They found tunnels and stuff under his LA home and everything. What the hell you need tunnels for? Tunnels are connected to sex trafficking. I can say it now because I'm an hour and 30 and I can stop covering words up. But we don't know what they found in them goddamn tunnels, but we're gonna know as the case go on. That's why the feds was involved. They sat and they built all of this stuff up. Nah, Tavon. Can you even have? I don't even know if you allowed to have baby oil in prison, because people be trying to grate people. I don't know. I gotta look that up if you could even have that, because that would be funny as hell. Right, it probably is, Zisara. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, sis, or whatever and stuff, because I hate pronouncing people name wrong that I fuck with. I really hate that. But I'm pretty sure I can't miss a Z-Star. I can't press it up because I'll be sitting in the chat like we be other places, and I'm like, I wonder, because that sounds cute. Like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds really exotic. But let me put this link in real quick in case anybody wants to come up real quick and shoot the shit, because I'm about to get off. Because, you know, even though Pop let me, y'all seen I had to do the hand because he was coming in, because Pop is a Leo and he's demanding and he thinks he runs me or whatever. So even though I told him to go the first time and he came, he's like, he be doing that. Like, I'll tell him, like, give me 10 minutes. He's like, no, I'll give you 5 minutes. What? Who's the parent? Okay, Z Sarah, because you know, like, I really, that's like a thing I hate, pronouncing people's names wrong. Not for real, G Mac. That your nephew think he run me. He really do. He really do. Like, he doing me a favor. You understand? No. That's like I had to buy this extra expensive bento lunchbox for him, because he told me, because like when I sent the nuggets wasn't hot to his liking. And he came home from school, he said, no, I don't like this lunchbox because I need the nuggets to be warmer than they were. I don't like cold nuggets. And I'm like, oh God. Let me go to Amazon. Yeah, he don't care. Yes, these Sarah, and that's the thing. That's probably my fault, because when he was little, I used to have him watching Boss Baby thinking it was funny, and now I really got a Boss Baby. I'm like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Then we was in the Uber one day. I forgot where I think we was going to his auntie's house. He trying to fake out me in the Uber or whatever and stuff. Talking about some, I don't like that wig. I don't like that wig. Take that wig off, mommy. I was like, what? You lucky I don't hit children. You're lucky, because had you been me with your grandma that be helping this BS and be thinking this BS is funny or whatever and stuff, I'd had a black eye or something for trying to say something like that to people in front of people in public, in front of strangers. Mommy, I don't like that wig. Take it off. Nigga, what? Yeah, you got it bad, dark skin beauty. I'm glad I didn't have a daughter. Cause I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Cause I'm like, girl. Yeah, they just say it so effortlessly. I'm like, damn, yo, this is what soft parenting gets you. I wanted to be a soft parent, and now I'm getting punked. They mad different, bro. They mad different. But it's my fault, like, cause I was like, I'm gonna be a soft parent because when I was a kid, I didn't have soft parenting. My father was a soft parent. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, my father never beat me. My father never, you know what I'm saying? The most my father did was like yell and like make me stand in the corner or like take something away from me. But my mother though, even though I didn't get beat a lot because I was a good kid, so don't get it twisted. But like I would get my ass whipped for looking funny. I remember one time I got my ass beat at FAO Switch. Y'all remember that toy store? But it was kind of my fault a little bit because I saw a little white boy and he was going to fuck off. Like, you know, I went to get a toy. Like, we would go shopping. I'll go with my mother. She would stop there. I could get a toy. This was like a routine. And I wanted more than one toy that day. But I didn't know how I was going to go about it, do it. So then the little white boy, he was over there. That nigga was going crazy. He threw himself on the floor, all of that. And his mother was like, come on, Bobby, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they gave him the toy to get him to get up. My dumb ass is forgetting, girl, that don't work with the black mamas and stuff like that, you know, especially from the hood, it doesn't work. But I thought it was gonna work. And I just went ape shit and started throwing myself on the floor. My mother beat my ass. And I was crying. And it beat my ass and they asked, well, do you want Burger King now? I'm like, girl, you just beat me. Hey, Rebuild, I said, you just beat my ass and you wanna act like you doing me a favor, taking me to Burger King. Never forget that shit. But I was like, I'm gonna be a soft parent. I'm gonna talk to my son and we're gonna have communication. And now we communicated a little too much now. In the wrong direction, because I'm the butt of the joke. Now I'm serious, dark skin beauty. That shit was wild. I'll never forget that shit. I really was on the floor. She was like, get up, get up. And I was like, no. And then next thing you know, she didn't get, hey Leo, good to see you. She didn't even care. She just was beating me. And then the people was looking at her and I'm looking at her too, like, you're not embarrassed. Because I really thought I was going to get away with it because we're in a store full of people. And I didn't. And I didn't. She's like, you going to take these chicken tenders and shut the hell up. Y'all remember when BK had the chicken tenders? What they used to call them? Them shits was fire. They should bring them back. But it wasn't worth it though. It wasn't worth it. So because of those little traumas as a child, and I call myself breaking generational curses, this is a generation for breaking generational curses. You know, I think I went too far. You get what I'm saying? Because he really be wilding. He be wilding for respect. And then I can't really get too mad because he don't wild like disrespectful. Like he doesn't curse. Well, not anymore. Because Cola Gang, y'all remember Pop when he first was learning and was talking, used to be up on here on these Nature Boy lives and stuff. Y'all used to hear Pop in the background saying little curses and stuff. And that was my fault because I was cursing in front of him. So I didn't get mad. That was my fault. You understand? But now it's just so, intelligent how he fake be telling me off. And I can't get mad because he's expressing himself respectfully. It's just some fuck shit. You just trying to embarrass me though. But I can't get mad. You get what I'm saying? Because I can't stifle his voice because he's not lying about some of the stuff. That calling me poor mess though, I wasn't jacking that though. Or because of some roadblocks. He said, you just spent $10 and then think I'm supposed to spend another $10 on BS or whatever, and then got the nerve to be like, well, mommy, you poor. Like, I can't have some more Robux. You're poor. I'm gonna be rich. I said, you do that. You do that. You get rich when you get older. You can buy all the Robux you want. I'm not paying no more. He is the sorry. That's why I'm like, I'm about to just rush it and get off here because y'all already seen he's like give me 10 minutes. It wasn't good enough. He really is though. He about to shut this whole production down. So I'm gonna just ride it out with y'all for another like 5-10 minutes. Cause I dropped the link. You know what I'm saying? Y'all acting like y'all don't want to come and talk to me, and that's fine. But he's gonna shut the whole production down. It's just like when he was a baby with the Nature Boy stuff. shutting the production down. He would go to hell off. But at least he got a little more respect when he was older. When he was little, he would come and mess up the computer. He would come and start touching stuff. Like, girl, you gonna get the hell up off of here now. I done had enough. But I did my live. I did it with y'all. Also, like in the future, I'm gonna do a live. I got some good information. Like my Cola gang on the back end, they know the good information. But I'm gonna come and tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, on the front end. But I gotta do something over. Because when I did it the first time, I didn't like how I was looking. You know what I'm saying? I was looking like a whole dude. Y'all laughing. Y'all think it's funny that Kamani's on that stuff. Wait till y'all meet Kamani and then he say some stuff that y'all don't like. And then y'all gonna be sitting there like, Cola, come on. Cola. And I'm like, listen, this has been my life for 6 years. I've been getting told off for 6 years. Yes, I'm glad, Susie Sarah. Thank you for everybody that came and showed support, even though I played myself because I was supposed to go live yesterday. I left y'all hanging. I will never do that again. I will at least have enough respect for y'all to take the live notification the hell off. I won't do a whole 24. Thank you, Leo. Appreciate you. Yes, you know what I'm saying? But I love you guys. Be safe. Stay sucker free and all that good. And I don't know when I'm going to see y'all again because y'all know I'm random as hell. But